Welcome to Storytime with Death Kitty, and this week's theme was Never Give Up an Opportunity. And I got an interesting story for you. And this one is kind of another one that's very special to my heart. Storytime with Death Kitty, the Ferris wheel dream. One night, I had a very strange dream. In the middle of the ocean sat a small island. On the island was a giant Ferris wheel. In the center of the Ferris wheel was a clock. Not a normal clock, a bright, glowing clock, counting the time. In the dream, I kept walking towards it, trying to find it. And every time, just before reaching it, the dream would end. But the dream didn't happen just once. It came back again and again and again. After many nights, I started wondering, why does this Ferris wheel keep finding me? So one day I researched, and after a long time looking, I found something interesting. The Ferris wheel was real. It stood on an island far away in a place called Yokohama. I thought, well, if the dream came all this way to find me, maybe I should go and find it too. So I traveled across the ocean. When I stepped off the train, something strange happened. And I wrote this down that night because I couldn't believe that what I was seeing was real. Right there, when I got off the train, were the bright red escalators, just like my dream. My legs got a little wobbly. Wait a minute. I hurried outside, and there it was. The Ferris wheel, exactly like in my dream. I walked around for hours wondering what it all meant, but nothing happened. There were no answers. There were no clues. Just clouds rolling in across the sky. Then suddenly, the wind started howling. A giant storm rushed over the island. Rain poured down so fast that the streets started filling with water. I ran through the storm trying to find someplace safe. Finally, a small bar door opened. A kind stranger waved and said, "Hey, come in before you get washed away." I stepped inside, dripping with rain. I shook off the water and I sat down at the bar. And when I looked up, sitting right in front of me were two members from my favorite musician's band. Like the universe had quietly set up a meeting all along. We talked about music. We took photos together, and something interesting happened. The next time that I saw them, they remembered me, not as a fan, but as a fellow musician. That night lit a fire in me to continue chasing my dream further. And in that moment, I realized something important. Sometimes the dream isn't the destination. It's the spark that keeps you going. And sometimes it just shows you where to begin. Turns out the Ferris wheel wasn't the answer. It was just the door.